are listening to the Chompcast, the official podcast of Sword Chomp. And remember, you can always go to swordchomp.com where you can access the many places our podcast is available for download. But if you're listening to the show right now, that means you found us. So welcome to the madness that is the Chompcast. And you can head on over to patreon.com/swordchomp if you'd like to support us financially. Either way, we're thankful you're taking time to check out the show. Awesome show today. And in honor of our special guest that I'll be introducing here in just a little bit, we are traveling down to the slums this week to face the grim reality where video games and real life intersect for the topic of the show, which is how gaming has inspired us to make changes in our own lifestyle, in real life. So we're going to stop by the shop to purchase a variety of amazing poll topics this week. Deals on various polls that were voted on by you at the @SwordChomp Instagram page, including gaming music being underrated, pandering nostalgia of Octopath Traveler, Hotline Miami, and why not enough people have played it, and how difficult it is to part with our gaming collections. And I, Morgan, will finally say something critical about No Man's Sky to end the show, so you don't want to miss that. It may never happen again. All that and more on this week's Chompcast. It's going to be fun, but let's get to our special guest. She is a close friend of ours. She designed that giant 3D wall art of the Sword Chomp logo you see all over our Instagram page. She's an artist, retro game enthusiast, growing Instagram personality, and most importantly, she's just excited to be here to finally meet the Filipino Johnny Depp in person. Leslie Morales joins us, aka Sector 7 Item Shop. How you doing,
Hello.
Leslie? It's too long. I wanted to give you a good intro. It got crazy. So
Should have been longer.
Long. Okay, well, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Oh,
yeah, right off the bat. Thank you, guys.
That's it. No more for the show.
I'm gonna be looking for those.
That's your one.
Your quota has been filled.
Well, that's. I'm trying not to. Well, I mean, this is first of all, Leslie, we've been friends for a long time. I remember back when, you just had a couple hundred followers, and I think I followed you somewhere because I was like, oh, this lady does some really cool Final Fantasy art, and we became good friends or what have you. And you're doing a lot of cool stuff, taking off a little bit, and it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a fun thing.
A passion, some might say, which actually inspired our topic of the show that we're going to get to in a little bit. And Leslie actually has a surprise for us as a nice segue to the first member of our crew as I get to some introductions here, Fish, a.k.a. the Filipino Johnny Depp. I've already teased. Leslie, being excited to be here, she has this for you, Fish, in her home. We won't let her turn her webcam live so you guys can see this. Maybe
Oh. Oh my God! Is that a picture of me?
Framed.
That would be a framed.
Wow, Leslie! I didn't know you were a fan. That's
Just
awesome.
a little bit.
Just a little. I don't know.
What did I say, Morgan? I don't even remember what I said. What did I say?
I can pull it up, but you said it better than I can.
Pull it up.
Okay, I'll pull it up. Go ahead, Fish. Continue your thought. You're about to say something.
Well, it's displayed so prominently, and it's right next to a childhood favorite game of mine, the Mega Man helmet.
Oh,
Very, very appropriate.
look at that. You made his little dream come true.
Thank you.
The close association with Mega Man. Yeah.
So it is a little weird that my picture's in somebody else's house that I don't necessarily know. A little creepy.
No, it's not creepy at all. It's an honor. So what you
You're just not used to the fame yet.
Yeah.
You just said.
I'm just being humble.
Nothing crazy. She just said I like my men slightly darker, but Mexican brown, obviously being your husband, but Filipino white will do. So.
Yeah. Both tan about the same.
I'll take your word for that. Well, that's cool. We finally brought you two together. So, you guys, try to keep the sparks down during the podcast, please. We got some podcasting to do.
Oh,
No?
this is X-rated now.
What? That was one of my things I put in here. I was going to ask Leslie about something I could buy in her shop later. The dark side of the Sector 7 item shop.
That's on the slum side.
Yes, the slum side. I want to know what they're. Go ahead, Fish. Go ahead.
I'm sure the slum side's a good side, right?
Sure.
The slum side is the best side. It's the best side. Glad you're here with us, Fish. If I'm gonna get a good picture of that, I'll put it up. I'm gonna put that on the VIP Instagram page. So people, if you want to sign up for our Patreon VIP page, there's no better time to do it because our $5 tier is gonna have this picture that we've been joking about on there. So it's pretty great, among other things that you can find on there. Patreon.com/SwordChomp. You should do it. Thanks for being here, Fish and Leslie, of course. That was a combined intro. Shay Layton is here from Japan, the professor. I see him leaning over because he just knew it was time for me to introduce him. Just going on vacation, right? You just got onto vacation from teaching. So
did. Yeah, I'm really excited. I decided to kick it off last night after my second job with playing some Fallout 4 until the wee hours of the morning. So it was good. Very, very good. And I had this story I wanted to tell you guys that happened earlier this week. So I started going to this gymnastics gym here, actually, and it was my third time the other day. I think it was like Tuesday or something like that. And they had a ton of really cool things to do there. And I was about to do, I don't know if you guys remember, like those elementary school ropes that would hang from the ceiling that you would kind of climb to get that arm workout or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was about to do one of those because my arms are not that strong. And I turn around to put some I turn around to put some chalk on my hands, and because I don't want to chafe my hands, I turn back around because the rope's right behind me, and there's this other guy getting ready to grab the rope, and I was like, what the hell? I was clearly I was about to use it. I was really pissed off. So I was like, you know what, this isn't gonna happen. So I was like, excuse me, sir. Granted, he's Japanese, so he probably doesn't understand what I'm saying. But I was like, excuse me, sir. He looks right at me, and I said, not today.
Wow. It's like you're an action movie star. Not today.
And the next thing he remembers, he was in the hospital waking up, and a really nice lady was asking him how he felt.
You guys aren't getting the joke. I said not.
Oh.
Was that a joke?
Oh. That went over all of us. Wow. Yeah, it's a pun. Yeah. Thank you, Leslie. That even went over Josh. That's how good it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I feel like not and not is the original pun. It's not even a pun anymore. It's been punned so much.
No.
Well, you didn't get it, so it's still a joke.
He still slipped it by you. Well, that's cool.
That didn't happen. I just want that whole setup was for that shitty joke.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, so you planned an elaborate joke behind an elaborate fake story?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you write it down and everything? You were
See that I appreciate that more than the joke itself.
Yeah, that's
that none of that happened. But you had to set it up anyway.
I was sitting there playing. So I was playing Fortnite with Erica yesterday, and I was thinking about it as we're running around, and I wrote that joke in my head as we're sitting there playing Fortnite. I was like, "This is such an elaborate ass joke. I'm just gonna go with it." So,
well, we applaud your dedication to the joke. That's all you can do, really.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now we can talk about games. So.
No, I'm upset. I'm upset.
Well, Filipino Johnny Depp is not happy.
I thought you were going to the gym. Or to, what was it? Yeah, the gym?
Yeah. Gymnastics gym.
So you're
Yeah.
upset that he wasn't going to the gym to get.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, that's Shay. Yeah, he's getting fit. He told me
Yeah.
about that. Instead, he just made up a lie.
Yeah, you got up Fish's hopes. He really wanted to see those results.
He really did.
Hey, Fish. I mean, I'll be going to the gym later, like the actual gym in my apartment, but
okay.
not a gymnasium.
Fish
Or
is a
not,
gym
sorry, not
snob
gymnasium,
now.
not a gymnastics place. Sorry.
I'm surprised Fish is doing the show with his shirt on still, so we can't see his six pack at this point. Becoming a gym snob.
Like
That's
after
the
so many
after show.
after so many episodes of him just sculpting and showing off his guns on the camera, he realizes that he's got to leave the imagination wanting a little bit.
That's true. And plus, it's disrespectful when you have a lady on the podcast. You can't be acting all gross like Fish normally does.
That's usually when he's doing
That's
it.
true.
He's like pulling up his pant legs, showing his nice quads and thighs.
And my
Morgan.
head.
Morgan, you're always on the show.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's what I do, though. You know, that's the way we are. We're bringing you into our depraved world today, Shelby. Or Shelby. God, Shelby. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Ha!
Both have red hair. No, I'm just, actually, no. My fiance has blonde hair now. So, sorry. I've been arguing with my fiance today a lot. Like, that's right, Shelby. But yeah, that's cool, Shay. I still think it's dedication right there, despite what Fish tries to tell you. Josh, we are happy you are here as well, my friend. I haven't heard a lot from you this week. You have been kind of in the shadows. I got like one picture of you, watching some C-Lab, which was random because we were talking about this old song me and Shay wrote called Aquatic Erotic, and you sent us this random picture of yourself watching C-Lab, which I totally forgot about that show until you brought it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I happened to be watching it when you started bringing that all up, so I just thought it was interesting enough to send a picture back. But
was that from is that the Adult Swim days?
that's like the original run of Adult Swim. Was
that was a while
C-Lab
ago.
2021, which, yeah, such an interesting concept. Like that first wave of shows was all over the place, and yeah, that one was just they reused they reused the 35 seconds of footage from an entire cartoon.
What were they taking from? It was one of those Hanna-Barbera.
It was from C-Lab 2020, which was like an educational.
Oh yeah,
cartoon.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
But they just made all the characters crazy and just reused a little bit of animation they had.
Yeah, that show was very fucking wonky. I couldn't ever really get into it, but like the few episodes that I did watch, it's just like it's all over the place, and like those characters just seem fucking insane.
Yeah, well, it was. I've always really liked the show, but it's out there. Like the whole premise of just reusing all that animation from another show was already strange enough, and then they decided to do the whole. I'm completely blanking on the name now. Completely blanking on the name.
That's
it
great
was
radio.
another cartoon from MTV. The one where the main character dies every episode, and I'm completely blanking on the name.
South Park?
No, like original.
That was where
like
Kenny.
old,
that was an MTV,
old,
but I remember Kenny died every show.
Cartoon. It was.
You better dig it out.
Anyway,
Josh,
I'll have to go find it.
We're floundering.
It was an anime. It was.
And they
Anyway.
died every episode. Okay.
But I'm completely blanking. I know they made it into a movie recently. But anyway, they did that. They kind of spoofed that on there as well, because at the end of every episode of C-Lab 2021, the base blows up. Just every time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I gotcha. Was the mayor? I don't know. Was that Tom Goes for Mayor on that first run too?
No, that was a ways. That was a few seasons
That was
later.
a weird time. The good old days of Adult Swim and Aqua Teen Young Force. Well, Josh.